So here we are at 100 days, which is a completely made-up milestone in every president's 4-year term that gives an administration the chance to talk about its accomplishments. Media is a chance to do some retrospectives, and if they're lucky, get an interview with the president. Pollsters get a chance to put out a bunch of new polls. Trump's doing a rally in Michigan on Tuesday night. He'll also be sitting for an interview with ABC News. He's already done big interviews with Time Magazine, another with our friends Ashley Parker and Michael Scher at The Atlantic. That one posted on Monday morning as we were getting ready for this recording. You guys have moments from the Time or Atlantic interviews you want to talk about that stood out to you as either newsy or at least noteworthy?
From the Time Magazine one, when he's talked about the Supreme Court's ruling on Abrego Garcia, they read the language from the ruling that's like, the order properly requires the government to facilitate Abrego Garcia's release from custody in El Salvador. And they say, are you facilitating his release? Trump ducks the question. He's like, I leave that to my lawyers. I give them no instructions. They feel the order says something different than what you're saying. So it reminds you that if he's going to defy the Supreme Court, it's not going to be openly, bravely. It's going to be through bureaucratic bullshit like that and cowardice.
Also, he then says, yeah, I mean, I'm for bringing him back and doing it here the right way, but I'll leave it to my lawyer. So, like, even him acknowledging that he's willing to bring him back, that is going to fuck him in these court hearings. The Supreme Court's going to be like, all right, we said you must take steps to facilitate his release. And then the president just told a reporter that he's fine with that, but you jokers are refusing to do that.
Attorney General, yeah.
That's not going to work so well in court, I don't think.
And there was something strange about that, right? Because the court has already ordered him to do it whether he wants to do it or not. It's almost beside the point whether he wants to do it or not, unless he's trying to push it onto his underlings for failing to do it, which of course is something he'll be interested in doing.
He's leaving it to Pam, as Stephen Miller would say. He also promises to veto any bill that cuts Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid, so file that one away.
Except fraud and abuse. Everything's going to be fraud and abuse. Right, everything's
fraud and abuse. He's asked about promising to end the war in Ukraine on day one, and Trump now says he meant it, quote, figuratively, as an exaggeration and in jest. So your classic joke about a war that you are also saying is going to lead to World War III. And then when the interviewer suggests he was kidding about annexing Canada and just trolling them, he says, actually, no, I'm not, repeatedly.
Yeah.